In mainstream science, the 24-hour sun phenomenon, which is seen in the Arctic and Antarctic, is one of the many natural proofs that the Earth is a sphere. Joseph Hanvey, who is a prominent voice in the flat Earth scene, has proposed an alternative. Let's explore this. Hello there, welcome to Star Stuff, where I share facts, ideas, theories, and opinions about space and all that star stuff. Someone brought up Joe Hanvey's flat Earth model in one of the comments on my last video about the final experiment, and I thought, you know what, let me make a video about this. So in Joe's flat Earth model, he suggests that much like the other flat Earth models where the sun moves in a circular motion above a flat plane, he believes that it's not such a tight circular loop. You see, in his version, during the southern summer months, the sun's path expands outwards and kind of reaches what the flat earthers call the Antarctic wall. And that expanded path allows for the 24-hour sun effect without needing a globe.
Okay, so where I'm at now is, I will move the camera back in a minute and show, but I have added my superfluid sealing in, and you can see this light way back here on the edge of the superfluid sealing. I'm gonna zoom in on that, and then I'm gonna move the sun clockwise around basically Capricorn and show you that with the superfluid sealing inside of the dome, the apparent 24-hour sun does happen. There is no merger.
So Joe argues that the constant daylight that is seen in the final experiment is caused by light refraction properties over ice and water, and that atmospheric lensing and firmament reflections cause an apparent sun, or a false appearance of a circling sun. Others, meaning non-flat earthers, pointed out that these claims lack mathematical support and don't account for the global time zones at all, as much as he says it does, and really doesn't. So I want to pose a few questions. The superfluid that is in the sky in Joe's model, is it made of water or is it some other form? Because according to flat earth claims, isn't water supposed to be in a container and not just floating up in the sky? So, or is the superfluid above the dome/firmament, like some other flat earthers say when they misinterpret the Bible? If so, then why is Joe making a model of superfluid in a dome? Also, what is the dome made of? Is it like a glass or plastic material, like outside? I'm pretty sure that'll make a huge difference when it comes to light refractions and reflections. And how high is it? I'm sure you can go and figure that out somehow and then let us all know. You can't just sit there and be like, I don't know. Go find out and tell us. It's fine to come up with all these ideas. It just needs to be backed up with solid evidence. And right now, when it comes to the 24-hour sun, this evidence is not solid enough. Whereas the evidence that we do have on a spherical Earth is there for you. And I know Joe's still working on things and still finding things out, but it just seems like it's taking up so much time. And that time could actually be spent learning about the spherical Earth through observation and physics. and how the sun shines on specific parts of the earth because of the seasons, because of the tilt of the earth on its axis. You know, you guys have such a nerve to say something like, open your mind, you'll find out the truth soon. Are you actually being serious? Do you realize how ridiculous you sound when the rest of the world knows as a fact that the earth is a sphere because there's actual proof and you just don't want to believe it? I'll give you an analogy. Say I share a picture of my dog on social media and I say, hey everyone, here's a picture of my dog. You're the people looking at that picture, yelling out, fake!
That dog is CGI.
And I sit there looking at my picture of my dog and looking at the dog that I have, saying, no, that's really my dog. Get it? That's where we are with technological advancement. We can take pictures from space and have been for a while. That's why we can predict the weather, and that's why we can use something like GPS. Let's all wake up, shall we? Here's a question for you. What if Joe Hanvey's model is all CGI and he's really a conspiracy himself? See what I mean? We might as well be saying that. Look, talking seriously, I know you're all probably going through a lot in life and you're all probably going through a little bit of a midlife crisis. And Flat Earth is offering itself as a nice little distraction for you. Here's me telling you that there are more fun ways to explore space and Earth and the things around you, instead of spreading misinformation, inevitably causing a downfall in actual science. If flat earthers can share on this, that'll be great. Please share and comment down below. On another note, I've noticed flat earthers are being extremely and unnecessarily rude to astrophotographers on social media. Just because you don't understand the spherical earth doesn't mean you have to be bitter about it. Astrophotographers are stargazers that allow us to see the majesty of space through meticulously and timelessly captured images. You can believe whatever you want, just don't force nonsense down everyone else's throats. It's fine. If you want to believe in the flat earth, do it in the comfort of your own home and stop telling others about it. That's what we're saying. You're looking very culty doing so. Cult tendencies. Stop. Okay? If you enjoyed this breakdown, give it a like and please subscribe for more fun and interesting videos about space. Cool beans.